Alright, so welcome to another episode of JJJ+C, where we're gonna pick out a topic from a bowl and just see what we come up with and just roll with it. So bring out the bowl.
Drum roll.
Who's gonna pick?
Who picked first? It was you
It was
and then
me.
me.
Yeah,
I haven't picked. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
This is the last
Christian.
episode.
Christian,
We got
is
Christian
back.
back.
Oh,
Christian is back.
Christian. You better pick a good one. Marriage.
Oh!
Damn.
What was that? That's your boom.
Damn. Christian, this is on you. This is on you.
Damn,
Even
so we're
married.
gonna talk about
Damn,
marriage.
marriage.
Alright, so who's gonna start this?
Damn.
You know what? I
Alright,
can't.
you start.
Okay.
You start. How you
So,
how
You're
you
the
feel about
only
marriage?
one.
I think freaking marriage is like freaking. I feel like it puts more stress on a relationship. So
It does.
like a lot more stress than they
It's
should.
a lot more commitment to
Because
it.
people would people dream, right? Oh, I want to get married, have kids,
Yeah.
have the house. But like, yo, they don't know the process of getting all that shit. You know what I mean? And sometimes it don't happen for everybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes when it does happen, it don't last long.
You ever seen
That's
these
true.
couples that they're perfectly fine, then they hop into marriage?
It's
Yeah,
it's
that's
a lot
something
of
he
couples
said.
like that.
That's something he said all the time. Because like,
It goes downhill.
so like people are like in long ass relationships, 7-10 years, and then they get married, and then like they're divorced.
They're
after
divorced in
2
a
years.
year, and
Done, yeah.
it's not healthy. Obviously, it's not healthy. Like you could be in a healthy relationship for so long. Once you're married, yo, everything just falls apart. I don't know why. I don't know how. Cause I've seen it happen, and it's weird how you could be so madly in love with the person, being in a relationship, just boyfriend and girlfriend, or having a promise ring. But once you have that ring on your finger, it just changes everything.
I don't know. I think it's
Okay.
different for me because like me I never wanted to get married when I was younger. Like I didn't really believe like you had to be
I did.
married. Like I just felt like it was just a thing. But as I got older, you know, like I started having like thoughts about being married or like getting married and like just picturing it, and like I felt like the bachelor party and all that stuff, like the actual wedding day,
Yeah.
like that party, I feel like was gonna be like crazy.
And I feel like, but some people have like different. Some people have like different like understandings, or I mean, some people do it for their families, you know, because there's people out there like, oh, we have to get married because that's, you know, us Latinos, like we're used to doing that, you know, having a get together with the families, 2 families from each side, and enjoying a party, enjoying the memories, you know what I mean, things like that. I feel like that's just a tradition that we're used to.
Yeah, but it's because we're in like a Hispanic like culture.
Yeah.
Like that's the image.
Yeah.
But in reality, like if you're ever gonna get married, I feel like it should be for yourself.
It
Like
should.
you shouldn't get married
But
because
at the
people are
same
telling you
time,
to get
like-
married, or because like oh I've been in a relationship for 10 years. I mean that is a long ass time, but
It is a lot.
you shouldn't get married because of like time or whatever. You should just if it should feel right.
Yeah.
It should feel right.
It should feel right.
Yeah, just like proposing or like whatever else. Like that's right there. Just proposing. but, like,
Proposing is
proposing
just
should
the
feel
main
right.
thing. It's just like when, where, how.
Yo,
Who
actually,
do you want there? Like, do
Yeah.
you want to between just you and your girl? Do you want family members around? Like,
but you know what? Like
Either way.
when it came down to that, because it's like I'm not against marriage, but I'm not rushing into it either.
Yeah, you
rush
should
it.
know. You
Can't
know.
rush it.
But don't get me
Can't
wrong
rush
though,
it.
I've met girls where I'm just like I wanted to rush it, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can't say that I ever like I ain't
trust me,
ever
I
do
think,
that.
I think we've all
I'd be
been through that
lying.
stage.
I'd be lying if I didn't, but like right, so I figured in my head like if I propose, it has to be like it doesn't have to be in front of family. I just wanted to do it so like it's something to remember, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I did that with my second son's mom, bro.
You proposed her?
I proposed to her.
Oh, you
Okay.
did?
Bro, I had my boy. I met him in Florida. He went to college in New York. I was like, yo, I need you to record something for me, cause she was like I take like when I'm with someone, I listen to what they say. You know what I mean? Even if they say it 5 months later, or like before. So she said she wanted surprise record blah 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 whatever. So I took her to Times Square, son.
Damn.
Times Square.
Times Square, son. I like bought like dinner and shit, whatever. She ain't see it coming, bro. Freaking, he started recording, bro. Right in the middle of everybody, yo. People started going crazy.
Oh, there was more people there?
Bro, it's New York. I was in
No,
New
New
York.
York, come on.
your
My boy, and
Oh, okay.
that was it. There was nobody else.
It was just the 4 of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he knew because I just needed him to record it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
True.
So it was pretty funny
But just
too,
the people around you just made
Yeah, it was
hype it up.
and
yeah.
I was like, oh shit, bro.
It's about to go down.
Swirl
but
stuff.
that's how I picture it. Like that came from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She couldn't tell me with that idea.
Yeah.
She couldn't.
See,
come up with
that's the thing though, cause like with my ex, like she used to tell me like all the time, like, oh, let's get married. Oh, when are you gonna propose? Oh, this and that. But when I finally did it, you know, it was because I felt like I was at that point. It was like when I proposed, it was never like because of her. It was never because like I told like because she influenced like me to do that. That just came out of me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have waited so fucking long. But you know, that's how it was for me. And like, but I get what you're saying though. Like, not everybody's like that.
But
Some
check
people
this
get
out
pressured
too.
into doing
But
it.
check this out too. Sometimes people like they get plans into getting into marriage and shit like that. Like I proposed, she got the ring, and we didn't even make it to like a wedding. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sometimes
I
we don't
mean,
even make it there.
same here, obviously.
Hey!
But you know, that's
It is
life.
what it is.
Shit,
It
shit
is what
happens.
it is.
Yeah.
It
It's
be like that.
learning stuff. But so I mean, but in general, like let's say, how about you?
Are you
I
like one?
do want to get married.
No, okay, you don't want to get married.
When is the right
When
time?
it's time, of
yeah,
course, obviously.
I do want to get married. I do like I always thought about like having that special moment. Like it's weird for a guy to actually think that because usually like
It's
female
scary.
does it.
It's scary.
But like, I feel like that's like
But
crazy.
It's
Crazy
not
experience.
like it's not weird for that either because like the girls think it, but it's our job to act on it. You know?
Right, yeah.
It's not like rare occasions a girl gets down on her knees.
Is there more pressure for a
Yeah.
guy to when it comes to that?
To doing it?
Yeah.
I feel like
Because
I feel like it is because we're just like so accustomed to like we're the ones that have to do it. So like when you see videos of like women proposing, it's like that's weird.
how would you react if a girl proposed?
Yo,
to
I
you?
don't know.
Yeah,
I
I'd
feel
be like,
Would you say
what?
no or yes? You're a straight up person. What would you say?
I faint.
They just pass out.
You seen videos where like guys cry and stuff? Like I feel
I
like
don't
I
know
would
if
accept.
I could do the crying thing. Maybe if it's that emotional, it has to be. You know what? It has to feel that special that to make a person cry. You know what I mean? Because I
If
believe
you
in
don't cry,
that.
it's not special.
Bro, like people like
Or
cry,
act
like,
surprised or anything like that.
Like Father's
you
Day-
have to have some type of emotion because if there's no emotion at that moment, bro, then you just fucked up.
Yeah.
What if
I
you
don't
know?
that's-
What if you know she's gonna say yes versus you don't know if she's gonna say yes or no? Like how do you go about that?
Because you know what's crazy? You're also taking a risk of like getting shot down too. Man.
Yeah, that's
what
and
I'm
like,
saying.
And like you could be madly in love, and I've heard stories where they're like madly in love, and the girl says no. I'm just
She's
like,
not ready.
whoa!
You ever
I
seen
did
those
not
videos
see
where like
that
the girl
coming.
starts running away, like when they propose and such type shit? Like
Yeah,
That's
so it's like
crazy.
that's why that's where the pressure comes from.
Yeah.
I think.
That's why I was kind of scared. Like I'm against it and not against it.
Because like
first
I
things
knew
first-
my ex was gonna say yes, but my heart was still like.
I just
Right.
imagine.
Yeah.
And you get sweaty.
Yeah,
man.
you get sweaty.
You're just thinking about it. I'm
You
just
got
like,
the ring. You got
fuck.
the ring.
Or you
So-
could cheat and just do it in front of people, so she has to say yes.
Nah.
Nah,
I'm
that's
kidding.
not. That's
She's
not
I'm
right.
kidding. God damn.
No, you never know.
I'm
with you.
kidding.
You
bro,
never
I'm
know with
kidding.
this nigga, though. You never know.
What do you mean you never know?
But also
Unexpected.
like.
Damn, I feel
There's
like an
there's
asshole.
another thing though that I found out. There's another thing I realized. So like I feel like eventually it comes to everybody, but I feel like everybody thinks marriage is like a girl thing, and it's not.
Nah.
It's not because at first I thought that too
But-
until like it started like happening.
Yeah.
I started getting excited for that.
Yo,
shit.
but don't isn't it like a tradition where like you know the guy proposes, buys the ring and shit, but like the girl's family pays for the wedding type shit?
Not in every.
Nah,
That's
not in
Some
every.
tradi-
Yo, someone told me
some
that.
families,
sometimes
but not
sometimes
some
it's part of
families
like
told
the
me that.
religion.
Yeah.
Now families are ready. Like they
Yeah.
don't have that money saved for like that.
No, I'm saying traditional.
Some
wise,
do.
But-
I'm saying
Most of the time, that's how it happens. Like
I
the
feel like-
father
yeah.
does like most of like.
I feel like every father like will want to have that money ready for his daughter or whatever for the wedding, but like not everybody's
Not
ready.
all.
Always,
You know, some people are
Yeah.
different.
It-
You can afford it.
Most like,
sometimes.
I think it shouldn't be, but like like in our culture, for the most part, is like between the father and like the husband. They're the ones that come up with like most of the money.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got a
And then other
question.
than
You
that,
just
it's
give
like
them. You just give the
godparents.
women the money here. Just
Yeah.
want the flowers.
Like they
want the-
plan everything. We
They
just
plan
like,
everything, we
fucking
just-
here's the money.
Toma,
Like,
toma.
Okay, I got a question. So like, all right, you see people right? They propose, ring, wedding, bachelor party, bachelorette, all that bullshit. What about the people that do it in court? Quick.
Just court, like just
Like
married
a
in
civil
court, nothing else.
marriage.
I know people like that though.
Some
They
people are
never,
like more.
they didn't want
they
to
have
do
they like
the
the whole
whole,
private shit.
or like they do
So-
a wedding in a church or whatever, but it's just like their immediate family.
So
Yeah.
do you know more people that their marriage lasts longer with court or like you know the traditional all set up wedding?
I don't think that has anything to do with
Yeah.
that.
What do you mean? What do you mean has nothing to do? It's about marriage.
I know it's about marriage, but marriage itself, I don't think has to do with like whether you just get married in court
I
or
asked
like
a
not have the
question,
big
but-
shebang.
But you don't get what I'm saying. I don't think. Right. So like
No, I do get what you're saying. Like
Okay.
what lasts longer?
Yeah. How many people you know last longer where like they just kept it like private?
Maybe if I really think about it, maybe like the people that went all out and did like the big wedding, because like you had like the whole fun and experience and like just the whole thing. You get me? Like maybe people that just get married through through court, they didn't do that whole package, whole package deal. So like they might be missing that.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Right.
Yes.
They might be missing it. So like they either have it down the road or like they feel some type of way eventually about it and be like, I don't know.
I guess. Okay.
So what about like what do you think keeps a marriage, or like what do you think like
Communication.
holds a marriage? I guess.
Trust.
Communication, trust.
But that's
Communication
basic. But
is
that's
key,
basics in a relationship.
I know it's
period.
basic.
Oh yeah, it is,
But
but it's still within
It's
marriage
after
topic.
marriage is
No,
you're living with the
because,
person,
because
you're
it's not
committed
okay.
to
That,
life,
but
you know
like
what I mean?
I get that part. But like, what about keeping that fire? Because there's people that are married for like 50 fucking years, and you're like, how do you
That's
do
why you
it?
gotta switch up shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you think people keep that fire though?
Yeah, because
That's
marriage
hard.
is a whole. It's
That's
more
hard.
serious.
Yeah, I don't.
You're
we
going
don't-
from
we-
like
none
that's
of
my
us have
girl
that experience.
to like that's my wife.
Yeah.
Like that's a big.
But
That is
that,
a
yeah,
big
like that.
transition.
Like when you're gonna introduce
30
yourself,
years
oh,
straight.
my wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're
That
going
is
into
very
like
different.
expecting to be with them till you fucking die, right?
Yeah,
That's scary.
That's what marriage kind of is.
that's why it's
Supposed to.
more serious. Like
Yeah,
that, she gotta be your ride or die.
ride or die.
That's not true because I've had a few ride or dies. We didn't last. We didn't last, but it's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean?
We all had a ride or dies. We all did.
Shit.
You can't deny it. We did.
Cause like I don't know, personally for me, right? Like when like growing up, I figured like since I'm the man, I gotta get married, right? I gotta have kids with one woman. She, like I gotta pay for like everything. Like that's how it was when I was a kid. Like what people try to tell me, you know what I mean, was normal. Taking care of
But
the
that's
woman,
what
the
you see
kids.
as you grow up too. You know what I mean?
It's also different though, cause you ever met people that like, it's been 1 year and they get married and they last for like forever.
Yeah.
Or not even like a fucking couple months.
Yeah.
I've seen that, and I'm just like, how are you that happy, son? I'm not even
It's
that happy.
crazy.
Like, how do you do that? Like,
Some people just feel like it's like it don't matter. Like you said before, it doesn't matter the time. It's like they just feel it's right and they don't want to wait that you want to do it, which is risky. But
you know what?
Especially, but it could go 50-50,
But you know what?
It can't go 50-50.
I like that too. That they just do it spur of the moment because, like, who's to say you walk out the door tomorrow and get hit by a car? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
That's
never know.
also true.
True.
So yeah, but like, would you guys rather have? This is stuff like we used to talk about. Would you guys rather have like a wedding like close nearby at like some hall, or like would you do like a destination wedding?
No, I would do close by. I want my own my whole family. Like whatever's more
I'll go back
easiest.
home. Yeah, I'll go back.
So
to my
now this is also another thing, cause like I would love a destination wedding, like go to like tropical like place and like an island
country.
or
I feel like
something.
actually it's cheaper.
But then your whole it is cheaper.
It's cheaper.
It is
I
cheaper.
heard it's cheaper.
Yeah, it is.
I heard it's cheaper.
But that's the thing.
How is it cheaper?
Is this
Yeah,
your
right.
wedding? This is your wedding.
Yeah, it's my wedding.
Like this is not. I mean, I know you want your family to be there,
Yeah.
but this is your wedding.
Exactly.
So are you gonna sacrifice not doing what you want because of your family, or like do it because that's
I
what
like
you want?
that. I
You get
like
me?
that because I would not do it for nobody else but for me and the person I'm with. You know what I mean? So if I gotta go to a mountain in fucking Brazil and shit, just me and her, I fucking do that.
But like you go just get married with the family and everything, just do it like that, and then later on you could do like your own private shit with your
Like renew
like-
your vows.
yeah,
type shit?
renew your
You know what I
vows.
mean?
You know what?
But why wouldn't you do that first? If that's what you want to do, like you guys. Now you're just thinking about you're not thinking like you're thinking about your family. You're not thinking about you guys.
I have a friend that actually had two weddings. One with him and his girl, and like if they wanted friends or whatever, because that's what they wanted, and then they travel back to their country to do it with the family.
So I think that's how it should be. I think you should do like if you get married and like is there something you want to do, I feel like that's what you should do. And if your family has a problem with it, then they have a problem with it. Like that's
They're not invited to
it's
your
not
wedding.
that's not your wedding. That's my wedding.
Yeah, right?
You know what I
Like-
mean?
Yeah, it is.
But I mean, eventually you could like go do something with them and
But
stuff if you really.
being from a Hispanic culture, you're not gonna hear the end of it.
You're not.
Oh,
You're
hell
not.
no.
You're
Until
not.
it gets
No.
done.
Until it gets done.
I
We're
heard
not gonna
about
hear
my
hey,
boy.
why'd you do this or why'd you do that without the family? Like we need to be there. It's a tradition. You know what I mean? Like I said.
Like
And that's the main. I'm sorry.
my boy that he got married over there in like Peru, and he had his own like wedding celebration and everything over there with her family, because obviously they couldn't travel over here.
Yeah.
And then now he's gonna have his own shit here for the family that were here that couldn't go to that wedding. So he's gonna
But
do
is
the wedding.
it the same excitement Is it?
I feel like it is.
I feel like it is. Because, like,
no.
because you're
I don't
like
know.
is on both sides though. Because it's her excitement because she's gonna be having her wedding with her family, and then it's your excitement. Oh, and then you also get to meet her family too. Like you're part of their family now too.
Yeah, you're right.
And then it's the opposite.
True.
I guess
when
I
you have
think
the wedding,
different
right?
because both sides of my family, like if I get married, I will get married in Peru because both sides of my family, from my mom, my dad, and okay, now I know what you mean. Actually,
what I'm saying now?
Because you never know.
They
I can't
click,
be.
they click.
Yeah, they click.
See, like with me, it was
Yeah,
difficult
boy.
because all I got here is my mom and like now my brother, his wife, and 2 kids.
Mhm.
That's the only like
Family.
immediate family I have, other than my friends, which I consider my family too. But the rest of my family's in freaking California, and then her family was like mostly between here and Puerto Rico. So it was like, where the fuck we doing? You get me? So, but
Nah, it clicked. Damn, that shit just hit me. You got me thinking now.
He's like,
You got
I
me
want to
thinking
get
like,
married just to see
damn,
like.
yeah.
It's crazy. But
Oh, it's your phone. Your phone's vibrating.
Oh.
So what do you think?
Interruption.
What do you think? Like some marriages like fell after they get married. Like they last a year together, happily married, and then like it just goes everything downhill. Do you
I think
that's
it's just you start neglecting like the actual relationship.
or you just
Yeah.
don't feel the same shit you felt when you were together.
But there's a whole bunch of different scenarios.
Yeah,
that can
there is,
possible.
there is.
There's so
And it
many.
sucks once they
So
get
many.
married and then shit goes downhill. Like it fucking sucks.
But I
There's
feel like a lot of people like they get married, and then all of a sudden they're in this mindset like, she's mine, like she's my wife or like I don't gotta worry about it no more.
Nah, that's how you get divorced quick.
That's
That mentality, you can't come in with that mentality.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, hey, you gotta be with the right girl just to feel happy, and you're just
Yo,
be like,
no,
this
you
is
gotta.
the one,
when
bro.
when you look at her, you like. You can't just look at her. She gotta like make you smile for no fucking reason.
Right.
You got
She gotta
the world could be burning outside. You look
just
at her
look
and
at
like
her.
that shit don't even matter. Like
Like-
that's how it should be.
You're like, this is still
Yeah.
heaven, even though hell's behind you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or it could be in front of you too, just behind her. But like just as long as you
This nigga, bro.
You gotta, I don't know. You guys gotta have your backs no matter what.
Yeah.
What you say?
You guys have to have like your backs no matter what.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Like, I don't know.
This is a
Marriage will
Big
happen if it
commitment.
happens. You know what I mean?
big commitment right there.
I'll be shit impressed by her whenever I propose to my girl. Shit, like I know for a fact, like I know she'll say yes, but like I'll still be like nervous. Like you said, I'll probably be sweating, bro.
What
My
if
I'll
she
nigga,
probably
you
say
getting red right
Bro.
now? Just like, you getting red right now? Just like,
Oh, it's okay,
damn.
bro.
Big commitment.
Damn. So alright, so
Cálmate.
It hasn't happened yet. Chill.
what about this whole like I don't know, like I don't know, women have such a competitiveness too when it comes to weddings. Like every woman wants their wedding to be like the best.
Yeah.
Yo,
And-
well, you know what? It is
has-
for them. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It is for them. You're just there to look good. And you know, for real though, there to look good. Say some words that you gotta mean from your heart,
Yeah.
and you'll only say
Those
to
those vows are
because
everything
that's
right
the,
there, bro.
she's
Vows
she's
is
looking
not.
pretty everywhere else, but you gotta fucking reel that shit in. You know what I mean? Show her that this is for you, no matter what.
Yeah.
You know, because those words are gonna matter.
They
Those
really
words
are.
are a lifetime, honestly.
Alright, so what else do we got like that could cover marriage? We got 5 minutes left.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Nah, don't.
Don't do it
If you want to do
till
it,
you're
I'll do it.
ready.
Again.
Don't do it till you're ready.
Nah, if you're ready.
Yeah, if you're ready. You just gotta be 100% sure. Like, this is the girl I want to be with for the rest of my life. I want to have kids just with this woman, and that's it. You know what I mean?
I feel like if you're gonna marry somebody, don't marry them just because they look good either. Like, that's another thing.
Yeah.
gotta
And this
make
is
it
just what we think. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
obviously.
Hey,
That's
This
right.
is
your
what we
opinion.
think. So like,
We would like your
Everybody-
feedback. We would
Give
like
us your
definitely
feedback.
like your feedback on
Put
that.
your feedback on like what you think marriage is or what marriage should consist of,
comments so that other people can see your comments.
anything like that.
and then we can touch base. We can like make another video on like what you guys think, and like we'll write down your questions and
We'll write the
Yeah,
name
like a
and give them
Q&A.
shout out.
Q&A.
give you a shout out. Q&A. We'll do a Q&A episode.
Q&A on
Word.
It has to be
on
live.
marriage.
It has to be live.
Whatever they
Live.
think,
That's
whatever they
definitely-
want.
We'll do it live,
Yeah.
or we can just do a video. Whatever.
Whatever the.
How you gonna do a
Whatever
Q&A
you guys
with
want.
a video and like
Because we can write down the questions that they put in the comments and then just like
and then make
answer
another
them.
video that
Yeah,
okay,
just
cool.
a Q&A video
No true.
on like a couple. Maybe like we'll do a Q&A video after like a couple topics that we've done and like things that we haven't like touched based on. we'll write them down and be like, this is the question from this video, and we're gonna address it. And then we'll just make a video of like whole Q&A like that.
No bad idea. Okay.
So that's about it, I guess. That wraps up marriage
Marriage.
for today's topic.
I like that topic.
It was
We
good.
tried
It was a good
we tried to
interview.
do 2 topics the other day and it wasn't working. I guess we do need you, bro.
Yeah,
We do. We definitely do.
We need my boy!
And C. And C.
It'd be like that.
Alright, so don't forget to subscribe. Put whatever you think in the comments. Check out our other videos if you haven't. And then stay tuned for our next video. We're probably going to do it. We're probably going to start doing like 2 videos a week. Because we kind of figure like 1 video a week is not enough.
And we like to
I know
we
you
like
guys
to
are getting
do this.
excited from our podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
great
yeah,
feedback.
excited.
No,
Great
we need that
from you
feedback.
guys.
I'll
Great
have a
feedback.
haircut tomorrow too.
It
Promise.
has nothing to do with it.
Promise. I know, but that's not for me.
Actually,
yeah,
we all got haircuts.
Continue with the feedback. Give us your honest opinions, whether it's good or bad. We've been definitely trying to adjust and correct a lot of the things that we've been doing and not doing.
It's just
So-
a start of something good, and then we want to continue. We need your feedback, 100%.
Feedback,
Good,
criticism,
bad,
everything
whatever
good.
it is. You
Everything's
know,
good.
we don't take offense to none of what you guys say.
So that's that. So see you guys. Stay tuned. Till next time.
Deuces.